Hey, what's up, guys? It's Matt Modi with OddsJam. And what we're going to do in this video, I'm just going to talk about best practices on how to spend a risk-free bet. Recently moved to a new state, so I'm able to take advantage of a lot of these sports books that are offering new user sign-up bonuses. Some are better than others, but I have everything tracked on a spreadsheet to show, just to see how things go. So I have one pending bet, which I'll get into later, placing another one in this video. But before I get started, I do want you to, if you check out the description of the video or the comments, you'll see a link to a calendar. Basically, that's a calendar. That's a link to my calendar where you can schedule a meeting. I love my job. My job is to basically help people become more profitable and more knowledgeable sports bettors. So if you have any questions, you want to meet with me, ask anything, go ahead and schedule a call, schedule a meeting with me, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. But like I said, for this video, what I'm going to be doing is placing a risk-free bet and talking about risk-free betting strategies. So the one I have is on BetMGM. It's a risk-free bet for $1,000. So you see here my account, $1,000. Haven't placed a bet yet, so bet slip empty. My bet's currently empty, so this is brand new. Bet nothing has been placed in this account yet. In general, if you're new to sports betting, taking advantage of these new user sign-up bonuses is a really, really good way to build your bankroll. It's a really good way, like if you're even if you don't max out the full amount of what the sports books offer in terms of the free bets, it's just a good way to build your bankroll. The way it works is for this MGM one, like I said, it's a risk-free bet up to $1,000. So if I place a bet for $1,000, if it wins, I get all the winnings. I'm good to go. If it loses, then what I can do is I get a free bet of that amount. So in this case, if my bet loses, I get a free bet of $1,000. And I can go to OddsJam and use the free bet converter to convert that into cash. So basically what you're getting is literally risk-free bet of $1,000. And if it loses, then you just convert that $1,000 into real cash. So you convert that free bet into real cash. So you're literally placing a $1,000 bet with no risk. So if it wins, you get all the winnings and you're good to go. If it loses, you can still recoup that money back in a risk-free bet. So it's a really good way, like I said, to build your bankroll. I would definitely recommend taking advantage of it and using the strategies talked about in this video. Like I said, I do have one pending. It's a $1,500 bet. I took the Brewers -2 at plus 115 odds. As of right now, not looking good. They're down 2-1 going into the bottom of the ninth. So I need them to just go crazy, score 5 runs, 4 runs, be good to go there. But we will see how that goes. Not looking good, like I said. But that's okay because I'll just get a $1,500 free bet, convert that to cash, and be none the wiser. So for this one specifically, it's like I said, it's with BetMGM. In general, best practices for risk-free bets, there's a couple. Number one, I always place bets that have positive EV. So the first thing I do is I go to the OddsJam positive expected value page. That's where I am now. Check. The next thing that I do is the bet that I place, it has to be for plus money. Because these bets are literally risk-free, it makes sense to just place bets that have plus money to maximize your odds, to maximize your winnings. So in this case, looks like there's three bets specifically for the same game. First half total under in the Astros versus Royals game. So there's under 3, under 4, and under 3.5, obviously all at different odds. So there's a couple different best practices here. Number one, you could just place the bet with the highest odds. That would be plus 190. Number two, you could place the bet with the tightest market. This column here, market width, it's essentially a way to measure confidence in what the OddsJam line is pricing odds at. So this OddsJam line here, it's pulled from the most accurate bookmaker in the world. So these are going to be what we view as quote unquote the true line. And the closer these two numbers are together equals confidence. And this width essentially calculates the difference between the two lines. So anything 15 and below is really good. That's a really tight line. So there's a couple different, like I said, strategies. For this one that I placed, I ended up taking the one with the tightest market. Obviously, that's not looking good because it looks like the Brewers aren't even going to win straight up. But for this one, I'm going to switch up my strategy a little bit, and I'm just going to take the safest one. I'm going to take the under 4. So it's still plus money, so it still tracks that way. So I'm just going to go in and place it. So it was plus 105. It was a $1,000 bet. So basically to profit $1,050, which is still good, and we're good to go. So that bet has been placed, and now it says it right here. You see it. Your bet is in. Should your first bet lose, you'll receive a stake back and free bets up to $1,000 at bet settlement. So I'm good to go. Got it. And now I just sit and wait. So now let me just add this to my bet tracker. This was $1,000, risk-free bet. So like I said, there's a couple different strategies here. Maybe it's with going with the bet with the highest odds, in which case it would have been the plus 191, or you could go with the bet that has the highest percent chance of hitting, which is what I ended up doing. So I'm just going to test out a couple different strategies, see how things go. Regardless, let me just add this to my tracker now. So it was first half under 4 in Astros Rockies. The odds were plus 105. And we'll see. So right now this is looking like a loss. So then I'll have to just see what I can convert it to and go from there. But regardless, to recap, using free bets is, like I said, a really, really good way to build your bankroll. So if you're new to sports betting, I would definitely recommend signing up for all the sports books that are available in your state. If you sign up using these links you see here on OddsJam, you can get access to these free bets that I'm talking about. So a nice way to use those promos, and then just convert them or place the bets with the highest odds, plus money, all that good stuff. If they lose, then you can convert them. For this video, that's all I got for you. So if you're tailing this bet, would love to hear it. Let me know what you think. But that's all I got for you. So thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.